If I'm being honest, it has not been easy. Guys, I said I keep running out of breath, almost always tired, or feeling like you're failing on your business. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, kindly hit the subscribe button down below to join us, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my content. I do appreciate that love so much. This is my favorite. This is my favorite yogurt, and I know I'm not alone. Comment your favorite yogurt down below. I want to do a sit down video, a small sit down video. I don't want it to be so long, and I also don't want it to be like a very serious one. Yeah, and guys, you will forgive me because I keep running out of breath when I talk, so you'll have to forgive me for that. As you guys know, I'm pregnant, and even on today's video, what I want to talk about is the challenges and the lessons that I have come to learn, that have come with me being pregnant and also running a business, cause it has not been easy. Honestly, if I'm being honest, it has not been easy being a business owner and running the business while I'm pregnant. Has not been easy. There have been some challenges, some lessons, some adjustments that I had to do. Those are the ones that I want to talk to you guys about. I know some of you will relate. Even I feel like being just pregnant comes with its own struggles. Even if you're not a business owner, even if you're just probably a person who works a 9 to 5 job, it definitely changes a few things, and that's what I want to talk about today. Guys, I said I keep running out of breath. As you can hear already, I'm running out of breath. That's why I am sipping something so that I can also be able to talk. I have my water here and I have my yogurt here, so yeah, just bear with me and we'll get through to this video. I hope it's not going to be so long. I hope I don't talk too much, right? Yeah guys, so these are what I have learned so far, or these are some of the challenges that I have come across so far. The first one, being pregnant comes with its own fatigue. Like when you're pregnant, you're almost always tired, so you find that you're not as productive as you used to be. Like me, I used to run my own business. I used to open the shop myself. I used to do everything by myself, but I came to realize quite early on in the pregnancy journey, actually on my first trimester, as I said on that video that I did about my first trimester experience, I came to learn that I actually needed help. I actually needed to hire someone to actually help me out at the shop, because my productivity levels went down. The fatigue and the morning sickness and all those small things that comes with being pregnant actually affected my business and affected my productivity levels. So I had to get the help that I needed. Yeah, there are days I learned that my body could not work past noon. I have come to learn sometimes that I can't actually wake up as early as I would love to, or I can't sleep as late as I would love to, or sometimes even the insomnia at night makes you probably not be able to wake up early in the morning, because that's when probably you are sleeping. So that is something that has actually really affected my business, has actually really been a challenge for me. Learning that nowadays I actually don't even go to the shop. I don't go to town on a daily basis as I would love to. Sometimes I just go once a week or twice a week, or senye nimeweza sana thrice a week. I don't go there on a daily basis, and I used to go there from Monday to Saturday every day. From Monday to Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. I was there. But nowadays, even if I go that once or twice a week, I find myself probably I'll just go probably from afternoon or from 2 p.m. and then probably even before 7 p.m. I have already come back from work. So that has been something that has been actually a struggle And that actually leads me to my next point, to my next challenge that I have been facing, is like the self-doubt of feeling like you're giving up on your business, or feeling like you're failing on your business, having to let go of like control and let someone actually do some of these activities for you, or delegating some of these activities for you, delegating some of these activities that you used to do, the activities that I used to do, having to delegate those things and actually trusting someone. With my business is like my baby also, and it's so hard to even delegate or to even like trust someone else with your baby. So that has also been a big challenge, which I have found out that I actually needed that help. I just have to keep telling myself that there's nothing else I can do. Like, I don't have a choice. I have to get someone to help me. I have to delegate some of these tasks so that I can also have like a smooth pregnancy journey and a smooth transition, even if it means like probably like training this person on what you want for your business, or training this person on some of the things to do or not to do for your business or at the business. I have come to learn that I actually needed to delegate. I am one of those people that, especially when it came to my business, because I didn't have, like I said, I used to do everything by myself. So it was so hard for me to actually like let go some control and actually let someone else take up some of these activities and some of these business operations. It has been actually so tough. So that is something that I have learned to do, is actually like trust that this person, I have trained you, or like you have the what it takes to actually take up my baby, take up my business. So it has been a struggle, and I have to keep reminding myself that I need to delegate so that I can also focus on other things that actually need my attention. Because let's say like when I have to go to clinic, because when you're pregnant, on your second trimester you start your clinic, and it's something that actually happens like, let's say like once a month. So that once a month, even if I didn't have to hire someone earlier on, I would still have to get someone on that date who would represent me, or who would open up the shop or be at the shop when I go to clinic. So it's something that I have come to accept, and something that I have learned to trust, that to trust someone else to take up that duty on my behalf, because I have to accept that I am unable to do it right now by myself. Yeah, even if a small business owner sometimes want to take up everything and do everything for businesses, become the shop attendant, the manager, the CEO, the social media manager, the everything. But being pregnant has taught me that I actually need to delegate, and I actually need to trust someone else with my baby, and to trust someone else with this business, so that it can also like keep growing, and it can also keep being operational. Because otherwise, on days that I don't feel like going to town, what would I be doing? Would I just be closing it down? See, that would mean like the business would fail, or the business would become unreliable, and that's not what we want. So I have learned to delegate. Yeah. Another thing that actually recently I have has been a struggle. I have found myself thinking about it so much recently, just because I am, nearing my due date, and I'm nearing that time when I actually give birth, and I have to stay home for some period, leave alone even the one that I'm saying I usually go to town once a week. Now I might stay for like 3 months without going to that shop. So this has been a big challenge actually for me, thinking about how the business is going to do once I give birth, once I'm not going to the shop at all. I feel like that one has become a real struggle for me to accept that the business is going to be okay. I have to keep reminding myself that I have put in the work. I have shown this shop attendant, or the person I'm delegating to, I have shown them what needs to be done, and I have to also keep reviewing my plans and reviewing my I don't know, my strategy to just know that if I don't show up in that shop for like a month, how is it going to be doing? Is everything going to be working as normal? Is it going to be business as usual? And sometimes I feel like I even need to give myself grace, because sometimes you can even feel guilty for not showing up for your business. Like sometimes I feel so bad when I have not gone to the shop for like a week. I usually feel so bad knowing that I feel like sometimes you feel like you're neglecting your business for not showing up. But then I have to remind myself that I have to give myself grace, because it's not that I am choosing not to be there. It's not like I am just, seated somewhere and doing nothing and everything is okay, but I'm the one who is not going. I have to keep reminding myself that this is actually a journey and it's a transition that I have to accept and, work through it, because that time is going to come when the baby arrives and I will not even be able to go to the shop. So if I beat myself up for that, it's going to be, draining mentally for me, and that's not what we want, right? So that's another struggle that I have come across, especially right now that we are nearing, that time of delivering, and we are nearing the due date, when I know for some time, for a whole long period of time, I won't be able to go to that shop. So I have to keep reminding myself that this is just another transition that I have to go through, and I have to also choose and to also sit down with myself and my thoughts and my plan and see that this, like, giving birth and taking care of this baby is going to be take that priority, and also like me recovering, so that I can also, even if I go back to work, or when I go back to work, I'll have rested enough, I'll have recovered enough, I have set up myself well and planned out myself well. I know it's also going to take another amount of time, it's going to take a while for me to go back like full time, to say that now I am full time back to work, because obviously I'll need to take care of this baby. So I have to keep giving myself grace and to keep reminding myself that this is another transition and this has to happen. I'm a woman and I am a mom now. I need to also take care of the baby and delegate where I can be able to delegate. And also another thing, guys, as I said, sometimes when you're pregnant, your productivity levels go down. What I have learned to do is to make sure that when I feel I have energy, when I have some energy, let's say like in the morning when I wake up, I just make sure that I have, if it's creating content, I batch create content. I create content probably like for a week or for like 2 weeks, so that I have something that I can be able to post, because I can't create content as frequently as I would love to. If it's like posting and posting for my business or marketing my business online, I make sure that I have scheduled some posts ahead when I have the energy, when I feel like I'm in the mood and I have some energy, I have some time. I just sit down and schedule some of those posts so that they can go up even when I am, let's say, sleeping, or even when I am not so productive, so that I can also have the time to rest and the time also to be productive, so that I can have content for days. If it's for YouTube, like you guys have seen, I have been really consistent. Only this week I feel like I will only post one video this week, but those other weeks I have been posting twice a week, especially since the year started. And that has been only possible because I batch create content, and then I set a time. I set up myself a time when I feel productive. If it's editing, I edit all that content, and then like I can be able to schedule it so that it can go up when I want it to go up, or it can go up at a certain time. Even if let's say I have been sleeping the whole day and I but create content like tomorrow, that means that I'll have at least content to share for 1 or 2 weeks. That has actually really helped me, and I feel like that's something I will continue to do even after I give birth, and even after like I go back to work. That is something that I have learned, and I feel it's a good a good strategy to, you know, going forward. It's a good strategy to have. So being intentional when I feel a bit more productive. Another lesson that I have actually come to learn and love is that I need to be flexible. I need to be flexible with my hours. Like I said, even like when I feel like creating the content, I can create it. I can probably have a schedule and say I'll create content every Tuesday, and then something comes up on that Tuesday. Maybe my productivity or my energy is not there because some of these plans may change, or some of these plans I may need to adjust some of these plans. Whew, guys, and no one talks about the emotional roller coaster that happens when you're pregnant. You guys, sometimes you can just wake up and you feel like you're sad or you're mad for no reason, and then you have to deal with clients, and dealing with clients is already hard. And now adding to the fact that you're probably like hormonal and you're probably like having all these emotions can actually turn out to be a disaster when you're dealing probably with like a difficult client, and no one talks about that. And you can't just start telling every client that, you know, I'm pregnant, so go easy on me. No, you can't do that. Your clients expect you to deliver, or expect you to, you know, be there for them and serve them, provide for them like good customer service, no matter what you're going through, no matter how hormonal you are, no matter if you're pregnant or not. And you can't tell everyone, you know, I'm pregnant, so bear with me. No. So it has also been a challenge. I have to keep reminding myself to also give other people grace, and to also like look within and see if I'm just being hormonal or if I'm just being emotional about something. I can be able to talk myself down and deal with probably like a difficult client when I am more calm, or when I am, you know, in the mood in the mood to actually like handle a difficult situation. I can also like delegate that situation if I feel like I'm not in the mental capability or in the right mindset to actually handle a certain client. Because hey, sometimes clients can be difficult, and it can be also difficult if both of you are having all these emotions, and it can also lead to, you know, not coming to the best solution. So I also find it easy for me either to delegate that, or to just, you know, postpone it and deal with it once I am more calm, or once I am feeling up to that task. Another thing is societal expectations. There are people that just expect you, just because you're a woman or you're now going to be a mother, everything else needs to stop so that you can start, or you can just stay at home and stay with your baby and, you know, just be a mother. Some people actually expect you to, you know, close down your shop or close down your business, or I don't know, just stop operating until like you have maybe like given birth and you have raised kids. Some people just expect us women to just stay in the house and be, I don't know, stay at home and not work at all. You know, the pressure to slow down, the pressure to take a step back from your career or from your business actually be so frustrating, especially when you're passionate about your business, or you're passionate about your career. When you're passionate about your career and now you have to step back, like me, I am so passionate about my business, and now I have to kind of step back and let others probably run it. I have to step back and, you know, take care of a baby. It's also a challenge. What I feel like has helped me is because this baby was actually planned. Even if like not everything went as planned, like I would not have wanted to hire someone in my first trimester, not everything went as planned, but this baby was planned. So I feel like I was ready, and I am still ready to step back and, you know, raise a baby first, and then I can be able to go back to business as usual, even if it's going to take some time. If it was, let's say, like the baby wasn't planned and it was something that was not in my plans for like the next 3-5 years, it would have definitely been a more struggle compared to me knowing that I actually want to have another kid and I have a business to run. So that means I'll have to probably like step back a little bit and do this obligation carry this baby and also raise this baby. So it has not been such a big challenge for me having to know that I need to step back, although it was a challenge when I had to step back like sooner than expected. I knew I would step back like on my third trimester huko, but then I had to step back on my first trimester, so that was definitely a struggle. Yeah, but I feel like I have come to adapt, I have come to learn to, take one step at a time. And this is also a season. It's also a season in my life. It's not something that is going to last forever. And I feel like it's also a chance for me to grow even in my business, because even if my productivity level has gone down, and if I'm not showing up at work like on a daily basis, I am still doing other things that I feel like I would not have had time actually to do them if I was the full-time shop owner, full-time business owner. The fact that right now I have more time on my hands also to do other things like learning new skills, which has been also very exciting and has been very, what, I don't know, fulfilling this time. Because if I was just staying at home doing nothing, I know myself, I would have probably like gotten sick or something. I would have been depressed and beating myself up, like feeling that I am not productive enough and all that. But right now, the fact that I can be able to do other things that don't demand so much energy from me, like waking up and going to town, that's a lot of energy. But waking up and taking an online class, learning a new skill, that is not a lot of energy. It's something that I can do flexibly at home, comfortably at the comfort of my house. I can be able to stand up and walk around if I feel like walking around. I don't have to sit down all through. Yani, like I would be doing when if I was at the shop, because at the shop I have to stay there. I don't have time to say I'm going for a walk. But right now I can just stop everything and say I need a walk and just leave and go to for a walk. And yeah, so I feel like everything is working out, and I have to keep having that positive mentality, positive mindset that everything is working out and everything is going to work out and everything is working out for the better. I feel like those are some of the lessons, the challenges that I have come across. But what I need to say to myself and to anyone who is out there probably feeling the same way as I am, someone who has gone through the same thing, someone who is going through the same thing as I am, what I can say is always like celebrate your wins, celebrate your small wins. Even like running a business and being pregnant is actually a real struggle. So each day that you're doing it, celebrate that. Each day that you have woken up and you have shown up for your business, celebrate that. Each day that you have done something for yourself, done something for your mental health, celebrate yourself for that. That's what I want to tell someone, and also to tell myself to keep reminding myself that I am making a human here. I'm making a human here, and I'm also running a business. Even if I'm not doing it full time, it's still a win. It's a struggle that I have gone through. It's a struggle that I am going through, and each day that I am doing that is a win. So I have to keep giving myself that grace. I have to keep giving myself that grace and reminding myself that I am doing a good job, and so are you. You're also doing a good job. Whichever challenge that you're facing right now, just know it's just for a season. It's just for this season. Nothing lasts forever, and it's also going to come to an end. There is a time that you're just going to look back at this moment and remember, hey, do you remember when I used to struggle like this? And right now here I am. So keep going, keep pushing yourself. I'll do the same, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.